We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Cincinnati Reds. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Anthony DeSclafani will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
Digging in now, Adam Eaton. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Ball.
Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. The 3-0 is taken, strike one.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
Full count.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 1-0 the count. Now here it comes. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Two and two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Now here's the pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third, the left fielder,
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He's already hit over 30 home runs this season. He could quit right now and it would be considered a good year. But as he continues to play this season out, I'm looking to see what the end result could be.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss for strike 1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Joey Votto is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6. The windup and the 0-1.
No, that's the ball. We're playing 11, 1-1.
One and two.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
And this is swung on and missed by Votto, and he's retired for the first out.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. What does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. In his career, Ervin is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Nick Castellanos now. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Eugenio.
So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, great arm action on that changeup right there. You come up to the plate with runners in scoring position, you're going to be super aggressive. I don't fault that guy for swinging through.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, not an easy thing to do early against this good pitcher, D-Roll. Base hit and a 1-0 lead right away.
As an offense, they talked about this, wanting to get to this guy early before he settles in. When they grab their gloves to go out on defense, they know they got a lead on their hands.
In now for the Reds, Mike Moustakas. He comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Suarez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Sale, it's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Reds lead it 1-0. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball 1. One and 1 to count. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. On the ground to the left side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
That is it. The third baseman, Rafael.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch coming. Here it is. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
No strike.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now the pitch. That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Shaw trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Too high, ball 3. Christian Vasquez would be next. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Batting 7, the catcher, Christian.
Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale. First pitch on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the 2nd inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
The 1-1.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. Red Sox lead 1. They still trail 1-0. Ready now for Cincinnati, Lourdes Gurriel.
For the Reds, the shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
That's a
The
strike.
ball and 2 strikes.
Playing 12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2.
Ball.
So a full count now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And he got him.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Standing in now, Aristides Aquino. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the 1st inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
1 out, nobody on. And that misses 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And the pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
In now, Kurt Casale, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Runners on first with one down. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Playing 12, 1-2.
The 1-2.
Ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Anthony DeSclafani, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. To second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. In is Joey Votto now. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Sales sets. Here comes the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Votto, a Canadian native. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Reds strand a couple. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Joey Wendell. Here's the first pitch to him. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
At the plate now, Chris Sale. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. So in just 1 turn through the lineup, that's already 5 strikeouts for him here in the contest. And you can see right there his total to this point in the season, good for 4th on the Reds roster. In now is Adam Eaton, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now here it comes. Fly ball right down the line in left. Castellanos is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Phillip Ervin.
The right fielder, Phillip Ervin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1. 1-0.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
And he misses again, ball 3. Nicholas Castellanos is on deck. The 3-1. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 23 for him thus far as the Reds move out in front now 3-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
To the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Oh, 2 the count to Suarez.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Suarez is retired, and there's one away.
Second baseman.
Now batting, Mike Moustakas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Fouled away. Blowing away with that one. It's 1-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
So now to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0 home. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and blasted. No bunt cheese on that one. It's way gone. Solo shot to right center. Number 21 for him on the season, as the Reds have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Stepping in now, Aristides Aquino.
Number 44.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Comes into play here at 273. 21 homers and 78 RBIs. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Martinez on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
Into the box now, Kurt Casale, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Sale sets. Here's the delivery. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. 3 runs already home here. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 3 innings complete. It's the Reds 4 and the Red Sox nothing. All set for the start of the 4th. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A ball and a strike.
Playing 11.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Here now the 2-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Martinez takes the swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff. What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. This is popped up. Votto has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail here 4-0. In Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Anthony DeSclafani.
The pitcher, Anthony DeSclafani.
Now here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
And it's fouled away.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-1 is a slider swung on and missed away.
Made him look silly with that one.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Now the pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Well, you know AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Into the box, Phillip Ervin, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Sales ready and delivers.
No.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Line drive to center field. Eaton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Reds are down in order, but they're in front 4-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The third baseman.
Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. Three and 0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this fifth inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Now the pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the fifth inning.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Striding into the box, Mitch Moreland. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Moreland playing here in his age 34 season. He was a 17th round pick back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Ball.
And this is swung on and missed, and Moreland is set down on strikes for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez. And he takes ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Michael Chavis will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Michael Chavis.
Swing and a liner. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Sometimes you got to pull out the ambush tactic. You don't know what the best pitch is going to be. 0-0 right there. Get me a knock through the left side.
Adam Eaton digging in next. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Martin Perez, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here.
Martin Perez.
Standing in, Nicholas Castellanos comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at bat, Danny, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
Playing 11, 1-1.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be when you add it all up. Had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings. Just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Eugenio Suarez is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
It's not exactly Fenway Park out there in left field, but a ball off the wall is not a gimme double here either. So even though he almost drove it out of the ballpark, it was well played off the carom. They got it in quickly, and he might consider himself lucky to beat that throw into second base.
So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Here's the first pitch to him.
No. 1 ball.
1 out and a runner on second base. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez giving chase. He dives, but he can't get it. he'll pull in there with a one-out double.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with a bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Aquino averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly 250. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Aquino, a 25-year-old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Martinez. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from 3rd. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
At the plate, Kirk Casale, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He's set, and the pitch.
No ball, 1 strike.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
No.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit in the air to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Reds 5 and the Red Sox nothing. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, and that they've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First offering on its way. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
1 strike.
Count even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Red skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he winds up going just 5+ innings, but he was mostly effective, as he will be in line for the victory should the lead hold up. Lucas Sims takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 39, Lucas Sims.
J.D. Martinez will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch,
Ball.
Sims, a native of Georgia. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 1-1 home.
Ball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity for them to break through. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. Throw to first, not in time, as the run is across to score.
The batter, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's Here's a fly ball well hit. Irvin back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out, number 1. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Ready for another chance? Mitch Moreland, lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Moreland brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. 3 balls and a strike to count to Moreland.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Has a look, now the pitch.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Once again a 3-2. There's ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Stepping up to the plate, Christian Vasquez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. One and 2 now. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Joey Wendell digs in now as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
Daniel Johnson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 71, Daniel Johnson.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Johnson Swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 5'10" tall. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level. And he has.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 9, 1, and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Reds 5 and the Red Sox 3. John Gant enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 53, John Gant.
Freddie Galvis is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
No strikes.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Three and 0 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Hard hit to first. Moreland is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Joey Votto. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Heading out towards shallow right. Benintendi will come in a bit and put it away for the 2nd out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 6, Philip.
Into the box, Philip Irvin. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds, and it remains 5-3. Robert Stevenson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 55, Robert Stevenson.
Leading off the inning, Adam Eaton, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Barehanded, he is out.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Ready now, Andrew Benintendi, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
1-0.
Here it comes.
No. 2-0 to count.
One out, nobody on. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And the 3-1. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder, J.D.
Digging in to try it again, J.D. Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
No. 1 ball, no strike.
Runners on first with 1 down. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Oh, he's able to get a glove on that one. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here now is Rafael Devers. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Ready with the 1-1. There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Reds are on top, 5-3. Settling in now, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Playing 11.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Ball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Ball.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. The next 3-2. And another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Grounded back up the middle. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate now, Eugenio Suarez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Here's a swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. A dive. He's got it. One there. On to first to complete the double play.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Mike.
So coming to the plate, Mike Moustakas. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
Play 11.
2 out,
1-1.
nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. None left for Cincinnati as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Nate Jones has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57, Nate Jones.
Ready to begin the 8th and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
19, Mitch Moreland.
He's set. Here it comes. Jones, the former Chicago White Sox. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And this is swung on and missed, and Moreland is set down on strikes for the first out.
Still anyone's ball game.
5-3 is our score as we take a look now at the starter comparison to see how these two guys fared in the matchup. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, go.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Standing in now, Joey Wendell, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he misses with it, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. Here it comes. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And in case you're wondering, here's what the Red Sox have remaining on their bench should they choose to make a move here. Dustin Pedroia will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 15, Dustin Pedroia.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. The 1-0. Sent out to straightaway center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Heath Hembree is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 37, Heath Hembree.
Striding in, Lourdes Gurriel, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
The shortstop, Lourdes.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now the 0-1.
Ball. Playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the eighth.
Now batting, number 44.
So now to the plate, Aristides Aquino, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. Hembree was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. That evens it up, 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Here now the 2-2. Right side, hit hard. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Kurt Casale is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. First and second here with nobody out. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time, as it's well off the outside. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit high and deep out to left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball.
And there's ball one.
We're playing 11. 1-1.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Taken, called strike two on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Fouled off. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not just yet. It's ball two. Not on that one as it's fouled away, and the count holds at 1-2. Making him sweat out there. The seventh pitch coming up. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Count still full, 3-2. Swing and a liner. Foul.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Payoff pitch one more time. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Dive, but it's off his glove, and that ought to get at least one run in. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 6-3 game.
Hey, DeRo, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Ryan Brazier is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Joey Votto will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. First offering on its way, and he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. 1 run in, bases juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You could bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
And he gets him swinging. What a big out there as there is now 1 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Phillip Ervin. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home.
Ball outside.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the stretch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
On the run is Benintendi.
He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Number 2.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. He's set and the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
Ready with the 0-1.
No.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. From the stretch, the 1-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Popped up. Wendell is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run on 4 hits here, no errors, and 3 men left on base. We've played 8 full. Reds lead this one 6-3. Michael Lorenzen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 21, Michael.
Standing in, Adam Eaton, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle, reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. So striding forward now, Andrew Benintendi. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Lorenzen, a California-born ball player. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
That misses 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
The count now at 2-1. One out, nobody on. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The 2-2.
Full count.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Just hung in there on that one. Payoff pitch one more time. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Stepping into the box, J.D. Martinez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. Strike 3. Good night, Boston.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The Reds jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Anthony DeSclafani gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year as he gives up only 1 hit in 5 innings of work. Chris Sale was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Michael Lorenzen hammers down the save, his 42nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 6 runs on 12 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Red Sox, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Great American Ballpark